This is the 50th Grand Prix as teammates for Verstappen and Sergio Perez. They're now combined to win 34 of those races, passing Michael Schumacher and Rubens Barrichello for the most by a duo in F1 history over such a stretch. Verstappen needs just 2 more wins to enter the top 5 for the most in Formula One history. Back with Tim, Max Verstappen, 4th win at 6 races this season on a wet and rainy day in Monaco, his 2nd Monaco Grand Prix win. Verstappen now has won 39 times in his F1 career, Tim. But this weekend was a unique performance for him. How?
I mean, one of the things with Max is we know he's fast. He's got the speed, right, Jay? I mean, outside of that, he's extremely aggressive. With Monaco, it's a driver's track. So the driver makes the difference at the end of the day. And I think on Saturday, Max was aggressive, very aggressive, so aggressive that it was the point where I'm going to crash this car or I'm going to get pole position, and then he wrestles pole away from Fernando Alonso. In the race on Sunday, it's more finesse. He's got to be a lot smoother. He can't be as aggressive. He did a great job of managing the medium tire compound. That thing was absolutely toast when he brought it in. He kept it off the barriers when it was raining. And I think at the end of the day, Jay, when we look at Red Bull and Max Verstappen, this is why they pay Max Verstappen what they pay him.
Ferrari started the race 4th and 6th. They finished 6th and 8th. Along the way, there were angry radio messages, Tim, from Carlos Sainz. Did Ferrari mismanage this race?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Carlos Sainz had the speed to podium today. I mean, he was quicker than Esteban Ocon for most of the race, fighting with him for 3rd place in this thing. And, you know, at the end of the day, strategy. Again, with Ferrari, we're always talking strategy with them for some reason. And Sainz has every reason to be frustrated. And I know he tries to back down some of those comments, but he does. He drove really well this weekend. He drove really well in the race. He has every right to be upset. Team principal Frederick Vasseur was brought into this team back in January to help them turn this thing around. And what's been happening so far is there's been a lot of people leaving the team. He's been recruiting some new people, restructuring internally, but one of the things he was brought in to do is to help this strategy department. And that's the one thing they need the most right now, Jay. They need to get their confidence in the strategic department.
As for Max Verstappen, 2 wins away from breaking into the top 5 all-time. He'll go for his 3rd consecutive win in Spain next week. Tim, thanks for this.
Thanks, Jay.